For many seniors, keeping their independence is their number one concern, and thanks to Home Instead Senior Care, they can.
Yes, the owner, Scott Ursum, and Executive Director Evie Stamps are both joining us this morning to tell us why Home Instead Senior Care is different than the others. So it's so great to have you here talking about this subject. Right. So let's talk about the difference between home care and home health.
Okay, well, people are familiar with home health care because a lot of times they'll get that when they're discharged from a hospital. If there's follow-up wound care or physical therapy, things like that. Home care is more of it can be a partner as part of that, but it's helping people to be independent in their home with everyday tasks.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking like cooking and laundry and things of that sort?
Supervision, and we do a lot of Alzheimer's and dementia care, companionship, shopping and errands, taking people to the doctor's appointments, etc.
Right. Yeah, and having those things done for you really makes all the difference. I mean, it really can make your life so much easier. And so not all home care is the same though, right? And there's a lot that sets you apart from other businesses out there that may offer something similar.
Right. Well, and not only differentiate ourselves, but there's different types of care that people will, from going on to Craigslist and hiring somebody independently, which really is fraught with a lot of concerns, right? A lot of risk. To companies like ours that are employers that have caregivers that we've screened very thoroughly, trained. We have a lot of supervision that we have a lot of oversight in the home. And those are the things that really kind of set us apart, and especially the training.
Well, you mentioned companionship. I think that's so much, it's such a big deal, especially as all of us get older. And we just want to have that connection with somebody, especially when a lot of the family members live out of town and they want to make sure that they're being taken care of. So just personally, what does it mean to you, to see the connections that some of your clients have with some of your employees?
Well, it's really special. I think Evie can attest to that. We each get out with our managers who meet with the families, do quality assurance visits, and it's really neat to see the connection that they've made with the caregivers.
They really become an extended member of the family. They're there, they're trusted, they really oversee a lot of the stuff in the household, and they're a communication source for the people that live out of town, for sons, daughters, family members that live out of town and can't see their parents or their loved ones as often as they might want to. So, and if there is some cognitive impairment, such as dementia or Alzheimer's, they can be that liaison, if you will, giving them the information for different changes that take place during the day and throughout the week.
Yeah, and the power of being able to stay home, right? I mean, what impact have you seen that it has on people's health and their psyche? It's got to be powerful, right?
Oh, absolutely, it's tremendous. Being able to age in place and not have to move somewhere and being in your familiar surroundings, that helps you stay more active, more cognitively engaged, more secure, more peace of mind.
And then you don't have to worry about the depression that goes along with that big transition. And when you mentioned the connection between the two people, and it makes the family members who live out of town, puts them at ease a little bit. I mean, that's like everything, I think, because you can tell them, we had a down day. This is actually like a couple of days. It's been a little bit emotional, and then you can figure out how to switch and change that.
And the caregivers can become really the eyes and ears for the family.
Right. So in addition to some of the differences that we've already talked about, what would you say is your shining part of your business that you like the most?
Well, we've been in business almost 24 years. And so, you learn a lot by having that kind of experience. We've learned over the years, our focus is to be the best at what we are and also be a great place to work. It's really important to be a great place to work and finding people that share your values and the intention of really helping people stay and age in place.
That's so important. You start with that, the culture of the company, right? You hire people that sort of fit into that. You have this cohesive experience across the board where people can expect that level of care from everybody you hire. So you've received some awards, some accolades recently. Let's talk about that because it's so important to notice that you are making an impact. So tell us what happened recently.
Well, recently we were awarded the Reader's Choice from the Arizona Daily Star as the best home care. And then we are also really proud to win the Copper Cactus Award last year for the best place to work. And that was really a validation of, like I said, that's such a high priority for us, is not only just providing excellent service, but also being really a great place to work.
Yes.
We have 27 people that have been with us for over 10 years. We have a couple caregivers that have been with us for over 20 years. So
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah,
You don't
'cause-
hear that these days.
No, and I mean, it can be emotionally difficult for the caregivers, so you have to nurture the ones who work for you, who nurture others. So great to have you
Yeah.
here today.
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you.
Really
Congratulations
appreciate
for,
it.
for all those awards. It's a big deal. And right now, you or a loved one can get a free in-home care consultation. And if you want more information, visit homeinsteadtucson.com or call 520-770-9943.